Welcome back, fellow gamers. So today we've got for you a review of Dead of Winter, a Crossroads game. So essentially, this is a complete unboxing. This game is still in its shrink wrap. I want to just go over the components to see if it is actually worth it. I'll have a how to play gameplay video later on in the month, as soon as we get a few games under the belt. Because I haven't played this game yet. Definitely had wanted to pick it up for a long time. As you can see here, it's got pretty much everything that comes in the game. Suggested for 2 to 5 players, takes anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. And there's a warning, not suitable for children under 36 months. That seems quite young. If I'm being honest, it seems quite young. Just move it up a bit here so you guys can get some focus. Alright, so let's, you know what? It's already started the little tear here. Alright, some Plaid Hat Games. All kinds of games. Alright. This is quite easy, quite easy. The wrapping's actually pretty thin. It's not like some of those games where you actually have to get scissors and cut that out. Alright. Let's try to open this here. Come on, get out. Jeez. It's a bit hard to open because I'm very careful with the box, so we'll see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, even the rule book isn't a plastic. My okay is just because the plastic feels, oh yeah, look, it is. It's the plastic where you can actually reuse. Oh, that's awesome. Nothing worse than wasting plastic. I'm a big proponent on reusing. Gotta think of the environment, guys. Gotta think of the environment. Definitely printing these en masse isn't the most environmentally friendly, so wherever you can, you try to get some back. Try to get some of that carbon footprint. So this here is player reference cards. I don't know if this comes off, like if they had, no. For sure I'm not going to be able to get these back in. So these are the player, so wait, these are the locations. So the cardboard stock is actually pretty thin. Doesn't feel that let's see here. So yeah, see, like I would like some more elasticity to it, where I can see it bounce back to its normal size. I've now gotten a wave on the police station, so that means they are delicate to handle. So one thing to be wary of: these don't seem like they will be durable after a few games. So maybe trying to, I don't know, try to get some protective stuff over it, whether it's, you know, like you used to do with your textbooks and just put some, I don't even remember what they're called, but you know, it's, what is it called? When you used to wrap the cover of your textbooks when you're in school. Alright, so here, same exact card stock, and these are the player reference sheets. I mean, they look nice. Like don't get me wrong, this looks nice. Can't fault the looks. I just wonder how this is going to look after, you know, 10, 15 games. Are the corners going to be bent? Are there going to be creases? It's a bit worrisome. That's cool. You have unused dice action, used dice action. Okay, that's really cool. Definitely interested to see how to play. And I mean, it's zombie, right? There are a lot of zombie games out there, but there's something just about killing zombies that's just so satisfying. So, I'm not going to punch all these out for you right now. I'll just take out, I guess, the knife. Yeah. So, this indicates the first player. Okay. Well, I mean, it looks great. It's your standard cardboard. It's standard thickness. Nothing wrong there. Actually, this is usually pretty good quality stuff. So here we have all the characters. So the characters, interestingly enough, are all cardboard cutouts, not plastic pieces like most games are these days. So that's okay. I don't mind that. Here is the board. So I'm just gonna move this stuff here out of the way. So one thing, I'm going to try this right on the table. So it doesn't lay flat. It doesn't lay flat, and I don't like, see, and even when I push it down, I need to cut my nails. You know what? It's almost like what we'll have to do before playing, I'm gonna just have to put like pretty much a box over this so that it can flatten out, because I don't want to push it the other way. The way that this is, like, it's a single proliferate and it's really tight, so I feel that if I bend it all the other way to try to straighten out, it's just gonna break in half. It feels good, like it's glossy. I don't know if you can even see this. Let me try to look. Yeah, it's pretty glossy, as I can just see by all the glare that you're seeing. Feels good though. It feels good. I've played on board games that are weaker, so put it that way. I've also played on ones that are sturdier. Okay, so guys and girls. Oh no, that's not what I thought. I was about to go nutsos in a good way, because I thought these were plastics to put over the card sheets, which they are not. They're just other bags for sorting, which again, that's actually pretty good. So like, they don't have a bunch of floating stuff. I guess you have to separate all the decks, so that's pretty good. It's a bag inside a bag. Hey dog, I heard you like bags, so I put a bag inside your bag. Alright, so the dice. Actually, let's get to the dice. The dice actually look pretty interesting. They feel heavy. Oh, but they are not. It was just the fact that there was a lot of them. So they're very light. The dice are light. I know some people like heavy dice. So let's get this one out here. This one's actually a pretty interesting die. Let's just get it up closer here for you. That's not bad. They're pretty light. I don't know. They seem okay. I mean, they're not colored on, so even if the blue does fade, you're not going to lose your indicators, which is a problem with my play group, because there's somebody that has really sweaty hands in my play group. I don't know who it is. I haven't identified them yet. And whenever there's painted die, so like the dice sides are smooth and the numbers might just be painted on, they always fade. They always fade. My HeroScape game has about 15 to 20 dice that are completely white now, and we can't even use them. I don't know who it is. It's not like it's their fault. They can't control their hands, their sweaty hands. They're just, yeah. So these here are what your cutouts stand on. So let's just take out one or two of them. Let's take out her. And let's take out the dog. So, slot in. Okay. I'm always weary about the cardboard flaying upwards. I've had that happen to me when I was younger. They look good. I mean, the enemy, like I don't mind these as long as you can identify who they are. I know now you can't because they're facing straight, but now, like, I have no problem with these. Granted, plastic miniatures are more expensive to create, and the price point, if you're gonna create these or have these in the game, should be reflective of that, which it isn't. And with these, so these are the decks of cards, so they are pretty much, I'm assuming, going to be all the same card stock, so we won't unwrap all of them. You know what, let's just take a second though. I do like the way this game is divided. It makes for easy sorting. The cards can all go here, and all the pieces and everything can go here. I like that. I like it a lot. So, how is the card stock? Exiled. Search or mystery, I don't know. That's the same. That's the same. Alright, so we'll take this deck here. If only this was a real knife. Okay, there we go. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, these are very thin. These are very, very thin. So, they feel like regular cards, like playing cards, not the like coated ones, but like the legitimate like regular ones that you'd find at a dollar store. So these will definitely need to be sleeved. Yeah, that is something I'm not particularly like. The art is gorgeous. Art is absolutely gorgeous here. Like let's not get confused with anything. The art, everything, it looks great. But the parts, the components, I'll give a review in a few seconds, but I think you guys can tell where I'm going with this. Yeah, so flipping through them, I will definitely need to buy plastics for this deck because these won't stand the test of time. All right, so let's jump to my thoughts, shall we? So there you have it. Those are the components to Dead of Winter, a Crossroads game. Can't forget that part. So what did I think of it? You know, I think the art is amazing. The art is incredible, actually. Probably one of the better looking zombie games that I've ever seen. However, the price point is pretty expensive. So currently I found some prices. They're about in between $60 to $75 Canadian. So depending on when you're watching this, for any types of conversions, whether it's the euro, the pound, the US dollar, Singapore dollar, whatever, it's expensive for what it is. Regardless of what the current conversions are, I find it's expensive for what you're getting. They aren't, usually prices are driven by plastic figures and components. This game here is driven by the art. So no doubt they had to pay a lot for that great art. The artist that they got for this was incredible. So I would expect the actual price to reflect that in terms of what they paid out. That's probably why they went the route of cardboard cutouts for a lot of their stuff and not plastic tokens. So with that said, if you can get the game for $30, $40, $50, I would say, yeah, jump on it then. To buy it retail, $75 is pretty expensive, but I have no doubt that this game is going to be fun to play, and I do feel that that's going to be the case when I sink my teeth into it. I've heard great things about this board game, so I'm really excited to get in on that, but merely from a components point of view, I would not buy this new. Buy it used, or if you can get it new but for cheap in the $30 to $50 range, jump on it. $30 for sure, but at $50 I'd be like, okay, this is a good game to buy, and I'm willing to pay that price for it. Because I look at a game like Last Night on Earth, that game is about $50 to $60 depending on where you get it, and there are so many plastic pieces in it. The cardboard is fairly thick to everything, so I'd be comfortable spending the same amount of that for this game here. One thing to note though is if you're buying this game used, really check the components out beforehand because they can flay, they can bend. A lot of it isn't, I think, built to stand the test of time. So before acquiring it, obviously if you're buying it off of eBay or something like that, it's going to be hard to check beforehand. As for pictures, if you're meeting up in person, open the box first. Definitely open the box first just to make sure the parts are in good condition. So with that said, that's my review. I hope that you've enjoyed it, that you did find this useful. If you'd like to check out some of my other stuff, you can do so right here with these two. Or you could subscribe to the channel, and that gives you updates on when new videos are published and when we go live for our live streams. Thanks for making me a part of your day, and until next time, good gaming.